Radio Rahim here with Peter Fury. In a huge stage, you are going to be at the O2 Arena in the corner of Savannah Marshall. I mean, first of all, as long as you've been in boxing and know this sport so well, what does it mean to have an all-women's card on a stage as big as the O2 and a platform as big as Sky Sports?
I think it's fantastic for women's boxing. I think it's amazing. There's a true saying, when you need a real dance partner, it couldn't get any better. It's just, I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, like they say, it takes two to tango. And in the ring on Saturday night, we're going to have two very, very committed girls to somebody winning this competition. Claressa has a big talk. She said a lot of things. And she doesn't seem, anyway, to respect much about Savannah's skill set. What is it that you've been training to do that maybe will surprise Claressa on Saturday night?
Well, this is a great thing about boxing, You put all the talk out the window. Respect is earned, it's not a given. Respect is not earned by talking. Respect is earned by achievements and boxing. So that's what I'm into. That's what I look forward to. That's what's going to be a great fight.
Well, as you know, mental is maybe 80% of the sport, as most fighters will tell me.
Sure.
And even though Claressa has the bigger name, this is certainly Savannah's home. It's her biggest moment, and she's got the trappings of family and friends and fans all around. How do you stay focused on the goal? And are you at all concerned that maybe those hot lights in that bright moment might tighten her up early?
No, because, any fool can be a trainer. There's a lot more to training than that on this world level. We talk about, what about this, what about that? We speak about it months beforehand, probably 18 months beforehand. So she's well prepared for this event. Mentally, physically, she's 100%.
Obviously, a lot has been made of the clash between them and the amateurs. Do you take anything away from that? Is there anything that still is relevant today to what happened 10 years ago?
Certainly not for me, certainly not for Savannah. It might be for Claressa Shields. She might have a little bit of edge with it. She might be upset with it. But for me, amateur and pro boxing, different sport.
And when it comes to being a trainer, like you say, there's a lot more that goes into it than just what happens on the day. Have you been looking at Claressa Shields tapes and maybe breaking down where her vulnerabilities are?
Not really, but I know what they are, and we're ready to rock and roll on this show. Can't wait.
Can you give us one peek? Like, what do you see that those who are picking her to win don't see?
I think she's good, but look, there's an answer to every solution. There's an answer to every problem. So, Savannah goes by the right tactics. It all depends on the night. Anything can happen. This is a 50-50 fight, but I'm silently confident.
Well, as well the Fury name is constantly in the news. Tyson's been taking headlines since Monday with this 60-40 split to Joshua in this challenge. What do you make of that fight? And you think if it happens, how it goes?
That's a great fight. Get them all in. Let them have a fight. Fight everybody. Fight the best. Get in there.
Well, what do you think? How do you think that goes?
I think it's a good fight. I think it's... I don't see Joshua being successful in it.
And we know that if that does happen, it's just the precursor to Fury Usyk if Fury is indeed successful, which is the major fight. Stylistically, as they say, styles make fights. How do you match up those two styles?
I think it's a great fight. Look, anything can happen in boxing. There's nothing surety in any boxing. That's why it makes it so exciting. Nothing's a sure thing in boxing. But the good thing with the heavyweight scene, we're seeing who the real champion is. We're seeing who the best is. And that time's coming very soon.
And lastly, the fighters aren't the only competitors in the ring. Trainers have pride too. Trainers have records too. And with all that's been said by Claressa Shields and her claiming to be the greatest woman of all time, if you're able to win on Saturday night, what does it mean to you?
I'm just an old guy, grey hair, doesn't matter. What matters to me is Savannah's hand being lifted. It's not about me. It's not about anything. It's about getting the fighter to win. I'm outside the ropes. Remember that.
You're keeping it cagey, keeping it close to the vest. I understand that.
Sure.
Radio Rahim with Peter Fury.
Good speaking with you.